Yeah. We got Coach pulling up. She's going to sit down and talk to us real quick. I'm streaming live on Facebook.
Okay.
All right. What's going on, Coach? How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you for sitting down and talking to us.
Yeah, of course.
Where are you a coach at, and
Yep.
talk about how long you've been doing it for?
Yeah, I'm Coach Moore. I'm the head coach of Harvard women's basketball team. I am starting my third season there as the head coach. I think this is overall, though, maybe year 15, 16. I don't know. Stop counting after a while, but yeah, it's an incredible job. Have the opportunity to grow and mentor and build up young women, especially at a place like Harvard.
Definitely.
Is really changing their lives by the day. So just couldn't be more thankful and grateful for the opportunity.
So where were you coaching at before you got to Harvard?
Yeah, so I've had a handful of opportunities as an assistant. I started at Creighton University. I was there for 5 years. I was at Princeton for 5 years, North Carolina, home of Michael Jordan.
Absolutely. Okay.
Basketball mecca of the world. I was
Absolutely.
there for 3 years, and then went to Michigan for 1, and then Harvard called.
Wow, pretty season.
Yeah.
Absolutely, pretty season, definitely. So what are some of the things you look for when you're out and recruiting for players? Like, what style of players do you like to coach to kind of fit like how you want to play as a team?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm looking for just players that have a presence, and that can be offensively, defensively, really whatever it is. But I think those that compete, communicate, and are coachable. Like you can tell the ones that are and are not by body language and
work
eye
ethic.
contact, with their coaches, and work ethic, and just the energy that they're bringing on the floor. So just the ones that kind of separate themselves, I think, are the ones that my eye tends to go to more than not.
Now, how are you as far as locally, right? Because are you from the area?
No, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What up, though?
Yeah.
So, what is it like? That like really like made you want to like get into not just get into coaching, but women's coaching in particular. And what was that whole thought process into that?
Yeah, I played all my life.
Oh, nice.
So basketball is just it's a part of
Who you are.
Yeah, totally. And I wake up every morning thinking about it. I go to bed thinking about it. And once I stopped playing, coaching just felt like it was the next best
Natural
thing. For me. I can't say that I always knew I was going to coach,
right.
but yeah, it was a natural progression, and I loved it instantly. And when you're a younger coach, you have the opportunity to stay on the floor and just be in the thick of things with them. And I still feel like I can do a little bit of that, but it's nice to be on the sidelines and really try to help and guide them, to help them reach their full potential.
So have you saw any of the local talent in the city of Boston? And if so, what do you think about it?
Yeah.
And do you think like that this would be a place that you could start to recruit? Because I ask myself, why is it that we have all this local talent in the city, but it goes to schools that are out of state? And how come like these schools that are in state don't really recruit some of the local kids? Is there any reason why you do, you don't?
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if there's any bias towards the city of Boston and its players.
Right.
And
I don't think so.
I think, at least I'm speaking for Harvard. I can't speak on any other place. If there's a kid that we like and that we feel like can help us, no matter where they're at, we're going to recruit them.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And I think it's great for us, building a program.
Yeah.
I think it's great to keep folks home. And,
Absolutely.
So then their families are coming and their friends are coming to the games, and we're building this, kind of support system.
Community,
and community for sure. So, and we're all about family and unity and community, within our program. So yeah, I hope we can keep. I think we have one local kid, maybe from Newton, but the more that we can really recruit the city and keep folks home, the more we will do that.
Definitely. So one thing, like basketball is the key, right? But what are some things that you kind of implement to your program, like outside of basketball, like whether it's getting the team together for dinners, whatever the case may be? Are you big? You said, because you said earlier, it's like a family. You treat them like a family. So what are some things like outside of basketball that you and your teams may do to have like build more of a bond and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's great. Great question. I'm actually after this headed back to school. We're taking them like apple picking and like get the apple cider and the donuts and perfect fall opportunity for our group. So we'll do that together. tomorrow we're just doing dinner at one of our faculty fellows, house, just to get them off campus in a comfortable setting and just be able to relax, have a home cooked meal.
Yeah.
Those are just two things that come to mind this weekend. But we'll take them to movies. We'll do community service. That's another way to get back and get in the community and really build that relationships with kind of that younger generation and next up in terms of players within Boston. But we try to be creative and really find ways to build that I guess relationship off the floor just as much as we do on the floor.
Quick question, not to do with your team, but what do you feel about the state of women's basketball today? I was just watching the WNBA game last night. Amazing game. So what do you feel like about the current state of women's basketball today?
It's at its peak right now, and hopefully we just continue to push the ceiling. It's great because I've always known it because I've always been a part of it, and it's no different for me. But it's nice that everybody else in the world is seeing
finally
it.
Catching up to it. Finally catching up.
Yeah, I mean the talent level is insane. The personalities that we have within, just within women's basketball is also just so likable, and it's infectious, and I think that's what you're seeing. People really falling in love with just the person and the player, which is really cool to see.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah,
I appreciate you so much, man,
appreciate
for stopping through. Definitely going to have to stop by and see a game for Harvard this year. Absolutely.
Everybody come to a game.
Absolutely. Coach Moore here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.